As your acting national chairman and presiding officer in the National Working Committee, we therefore cancel the decision of the Screening and Appeal Committee of the former chairman of the party on the Edo primaries. Having removed the temporary reprieve yesterday by the Court of Appeal, and considering the fact that we cannot allow for a vacuum, I most humbly inform you that I have assumed office as the national chairman of our great party in compliance with the order of the court. I therefore most humbly solicit the support of the entire leadership of the party, of our great party, in achieving this very important responsibility. I want to assure all party members that the All Progressive Congress would obey court orders, judgments, as to bring sanity to our great party. Time for selective compliance of court order and judgment is over. Our party, the All Progressive Congress, will no longer allow local quest for the control of power to influence our decisions. As your acting national chairman and presiding officer in the National Working Committee, we therefore cancel the decision of the Screening and Appeal Committee of the former chairman of the party on the Edo primaries. This is in strict compliance with the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that forbids anyone who is interested in the cause to be a judge in that same cause. It is a brazen rape on the rule of law and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for the former chairman, Comrade Giadom Unseats to preside and select committees in respect to the governorship primaries in Edo State, being a key player in the crisis in the state. Whatever role the former chairman was given to play in that process by the Constitution, it cannot override the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which governs all of us. We therefore ask all aspirants in the governorship primaries to report for fresh screening between today and tomorrow. I call on all aspirants to remain in the All Progressive Congress as we guarantee fairness and justice to all concerned. The schedule and time for each aspirant shall be communicated. In addition to the above, the Deputy Organizing Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, Honorable Mohammed Sani Abraham, shall immediately resume office as the Acting National Organizing Secretary in compliance with the judgment of the Federal High Court in suit number FHC/ABJ/CS/733/2018, which removed the former National Organizing Secretary, Mr. Emmanuel Ebijiro, since 24th of September 2018. This is to ensure strict compliance with the rule of law. Finally, I ask for cooperation of the party leaders at all levels in the onerous task of repositioning the leadership of the party so as to guarantee fairness and justice to all concerned.
Shows that they had a petition which draws their attention to the fact that in Edo State, contrary to the provisions of our Constitution, the governor had managed the state and disenabled the legislative wing of the State House of Assembly. We accept in total that this is the height of abuse of power. Our democracy is founded on a tripod of executive, legislature, and the judiciary. When a governor decides to muscle the legislature, then democracy is dead. Because even under dictatorship, you will always have a governor, whether military or civilian. You will always have a judiciary. What is usually missing is elected parliament. So it is inconceivable that in a democracy, particularly in a party that prides itself, as we do, as All Progressive Congress, a progressive party, that Edo State is being run by the executive without the benefit of a properly constituted parliament. The two reports, the ground for disqualification and the grounds for qualification. And we are satisfied that the appeal committee did a thorough job, and their job has actually enriched or further reinforced the findings of the screening committee. And accordingly, the NWC unanimously approved of the report of the screening committee and the appeal committee, which means that, as recommended by the two committees, Matthew Diokeme stand disqualified for reasons that the committee shared with all of you. We have made this process transparent. You heard from them and they gave their reason. We have nothing to add to those reasons. We also upheld the recommendation that Governor Godwin Nogegase Obaseki is disqualified, again for reasons that were well stated in both the appeal committee report and the additional information supplied by the appeal committee. But let me also re-emphasize one important thing, that it's not about certificates alone. Important as those are, they are by themselves, they are things that are beyond our control.